bald-headed nuns and such like, initiating them as they take their fee. The Jain monks mock the way with their appearance, with their long nails and their filthy clothes, or else naked and with disheveled hair, enslaving themselves with their doctrine of liberation. If by nakedness one is released, then dogs and jackals must be so. If from absence of hair there comes perfection, then the hips of maidens must be so. If from having a tail there comes release, then for the peacock and yak it must be so. If wisdom consists in eating just what one finds, then for elephant and horse it must be so. For these Jain monks there is no release, someone says. Deprived of the truth of happiness, they do but afflict their own bodies. Then there are the novices and bhikshu, that means a Buddhist monk, with the teaching of the old school. That's not the same as old school Thai. It means the old school of Theravada Buddhism.
Hola,
The
Javier!
old school who renounce the world to be monks. Some are seen sitting and reading the scriptures. Some wither away in their concentration on thought. Others have recourse to the Mahayana. This is the doctrine which expounds the original text, they say. Others just meditate on mandala circles. Others strive to define the fourth stage of bliss. With such investigating, they fall from the way. Some would envisage it as space. Others endow it with the nature of voidness, and thus they are generally in disagreement. Whoever deprived of the innate, that's what you really are, seeks nirvana, can in no wise acquire the absolute truth. Whoever is intent on anything else, how may he gain release? Will one gain release abiding in meditation? What's the use of lamps? What's the use of offerings? What's to be done by reliance on mantras? What's the use of austerities? What's the use of going on pilgrimage? Is release achieved by bathing in water? Abandon such false attachments and renounce such illusion.
So that was Alan Watts with relaxing music. This is DJ Basquiat. Welcome to the Basquiat Happy Hours. 10/24/2020, 9:18 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we're recording out of Chicago, Illinois. Hope you enjoyed that. That was in a pretty awesome Alan Watts recording, talking about Mahayana Buddhism and mantra meditation. This is relaxing music, 24/7. I'm going to do an audiobook recording for you now. We're going to read some special text, some special literature. I hope you enjoy. Heavy is the root of light, still is the master of restless. Thus, O Lord, might travel all day, but never far from his supplies. Even in a guarded camp, his manner is calm and aloof. Why would the Lord of 10,000 chariots treat himself lighter than his kingdom? Too light, he loses his base. Too restless, he loses command. Hanfei says heavy means to be in control of oneself, still means not to leave one's place. Those who are heavy control those who are light, those who are still direct, those who are restless. Wang Pai says something light cannot support something heavy, something small cannot hold down something large. Confucius says a gentleman without weight is not held in awe, and his learning is not secure. Chiang Xuan Ying says, roots are heavy while flowers and leaves are light, the light wither. While the heavy survives, still means tranquil, and restless means excited. Excitement is subject to birth and death, tranquility endures. Hence the still rule, the restless. Heavy refers to the body. Light refers to what is external to the body, success and fame, wealth and honor. Still refers to our nature. Restless refers to our emotions. People forget their body and chase external things. They forget their nature and follow their emotions. Sages aren't like this. Even though they travel all day, they don't leave what sustains them. There is not a speck of dust out of place in the entire universe right now. Thank you for watching. This is the Bahia. In Hebrew, Solomon is Shlomo, from the root shalom, meaning peace. As discussed earlier, peace is attributable of that knowledge, which is the concept of union, reconciliation, especially between male and female. The word shalom, peace, comes from the same root as shalom, which means perfect and complete. In particular, neither the male nor the female is complete without the other. Shalom is spelled with a yav, while Shlomo is spelled with a ha. As discussed earlier, the vav represents the male, while ha is the female. Shlomo, Solomon, is therefore the concept of peace in Malkuth, kingship, the female. Shlomo Solomon is therefore said to be the king to whom peace belongs. Shavuot 35b, Rashi on Song of Songs. God therefore told Solomon that his name was like the name of my glory, since glory always refers to the Sephirah of Malkuth, kingship. Wisdom was then given to Solomon through the daughter, which is also the Sephirah of Malkuth, kingship. It is an important Kabbalistic teaching that Malkuth, kingship, is the Sephirah through which all others are revealed. Since Solomon made himself a counterpart of Malkuth, kingship, he could draw through it. Shlomo is literally Shalom Ha, peace of the female Ha, which is both Binah, understanding, and Malkuth, kingship. Solomon was thus the one who brought the element of that knowledge, which is peace, to the female, which is Malkuth, kingship. That knowledge is the bond between Chachma, wisdom, and Binah, understanding. And specifically, it is the means through which Chachma, wisdom, influences Binah, understanding. And Solomon brings Chachma, wisdom, down to Malkuth, kingship, and through it was in turn given wisdom. The congregation of Israel refers to the souls of Israel, both past and future. Although they frequently intervene for mankind, they do not do so when man sins. This is related to the teaching that God consulted with the souls of the righteous at the time of creation. 67, the seven Sephirah alluded to in this verse also work to punish man when he sins. Here it is evident that the primary purpose of the seven Sephirot of Zer and Pin and the female is to control providence. They act as a feedback mechanism dealing with man according to his deeds. At the beginning of Etz Chaim, tree of life, the Ari makes the following statement. when it arose in his will to create the universe, to bestow good to his handiwork, that they should recognize his greatness and be worthy of being a vehicle for the supernal to cleave to him. The 5 concepts mentioned correspond to the 5 levels of creation and to the 5 personifications, Partsufim. It rose in his will to bestow good, that they may recognize him, a vehicle for the supernal to cleave to him. Arikanpin keta crown of a father, Chachma wisdom, Imma mother, Bina understanding, Zer Anpin, the next 6 female Makkat kingship. Arikanpin is thus the hidden will of God, which cannot be probed. It represents God's own motivation in creating the world, which is beyond the realm of human understanding and wisdom. The highest purpose that can be probed is that God created the universe in order to bestow good to his handiwork. This is the level of Abba Father and Chachma wisdom. The purpose that his handiwork should recognize him is then the level of Binah understanding. It is because of this purpose that to some degree we can understand God. Zeranpin is what is usually referred to as the supernal man.